Even this movie has around 23 multiple personalities in this bitch. Imagine having a girlfriend with 23 different personalities. God damn. I think I dated one of them.
Brass tacks.
What's going on, people? There is a fly in this room that just won't die. I done hit it with everything. But that's beside the point. It's your boy. Brass tacks in this bitch. You already know. You already know, people. I know you know, because you know that I know that you know. So it's all good. As long as we understand each other. M. Night's been disappointing me in his last few movies, to be honest with you. And I wasn't really expecting much from this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed this. James McAvoy, his performance, he's very underrated. His performance in this was amazing. You bought into all the different personalities he played, and I do recommend this movie. The good thing about this movie is you will probably watch it and like it, but you will walk away loving it. You'll be excited for what's next to come, if that makes any sense. You're just gonna have to watch it to find out. Trust me on this. Anyone who's told you will tell you the same thing. M. Night as well, back on form.
4K review.
So you got the black bars. Shot in 2.8K. Visual effects 2K. Digital intermediate, surprisingly, 2K. DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. The detail on this movie is immediately apparent. From the opening scene where they're in a diner, main girl she's on the phone, she's staring outside the window, and right next to her is this wall that's got a kind of woodeny, patterny texture to that bitch. And for some reason, that stood out to me because it was really sharp and really detailed. Hair, clothing, there's something that happens inside a car. Detail inside the car is very, very noticeable. Most of this movie takes place in a very nice house, a very well decorated house, and all of it shines a lot more on this release because of the added detail. You're gonna notice that, people, detail is a big step up in this one. HDR is another plus point. What struck me initially with this movie is about how much more color you see. Even the interior of the car, it's like it's a different kind of blue. There is a really, really uncomfortable flashback involving a young girl and her uncle, and they're in the woods. Forget that theme for a sec. The outdoor shot, the HDR, the brightness, the lighting, color on the leaves, the trees, everything looked gorgeous. That's a nice standout moment there. The picture quality, not what happens, just the picture quality in this bitch. There is a lot of natural lighting in this movie, and HDR really gets to flex its muscles on that. Another nice improvement. Detail's a plus, HDR is a plus, which means that the depth is also a plus. They're in a tent and they're staring out and it's panning around the trees. It's just got layers, yeah? You can feel foreground, background, bottom lining it. Layers on top of layers on top of layers in this bitch. All of it is more impactful because there is a great sense of depth between objects. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the black levels. The black levels are dark and they're inky throughout. Third act is very dark, quite literally, in terms of lighting, and you're noticing a ton of things you didn't see in the 1080p for sure. There's a scene towards the end where James McAvoy is kind of up on the ceiling. Here you can see everything clearly. With the depth, the black levels, you can make out a hell of a lot. Nothing bad to say about the black levels whatsoever.
Sound.
I know it's a 5.1 track. I was quite surprised with how good it sounded. I can only imagine how it would sound on, let's say, an Atmos track or a DTS X track, but I didn't actually question the sound. I didn't stop and say, aha, that's a 5.1. I just think they did a really good job on the mix. When the music kicks in, it kind of consumes the whole room. I wasn't expecting that, but it definitely added to the movie. And little things like there are some really chilling moments, especially girls are trying to keep quiet, but they're breathing, and you can hear that. You can hear a little bit of the subtleties. You can hear footsteps around you. Actually, saying that would sound awesome on an Atmos track. But I didn't question the sound. It's for what it is. For a 5.1, it's a very decent track. I don't think you're really going to be that disappointed. It's going to be good enough to please. Let's just put it that way.
Final thoughts.
It is a great upgrade. I know it's just a 2K digital intermediate, but I wasn't expecting it to look as good as it did. Brass tacks, seal of approval. I hope this review helped, guys. It's a good one. It is. Is it worth an import? It's inevitable that it's going to hit the US market in no time anyway, so I'd probably wait, but if you can get it and it's not costing you much to import it, then you should import it. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to catch up with you guys soon.